Hi, I'm doing this 6th grade behavior management plan video for my Principles of Learning course with Roderick Taylor. I'm going to start off by stating some strategies for organizing a safe and productive learning environment in my classroom. To start off, I would want to set some rules and consequences to teach discipline. I would want to assign daily classroom jobs to students individually to build responsibility. I want to be familiar with the content that I'm going to teach, because if I don't know my material, I'm going to lack that authority with my students, and I don't want that to happen. I want to get to know my students, and I want to present myself as a professional educator. I can do so by maintaining order, organize my time and materials. I want to teach innovative lessons, and I want to inspire by being an adult role model that the students do need. With managing student behavior, how we respond goes a long way to gain control of whatever incident we're about to deal with. We need to keep it from affecting other students, and we need to lessen the chances of that incident happening again. And also, when managing student behavior, I want to say, unless it's physically aggressive, I wouldn't want to get the principal or administration involved, because when that's done, it weakens my authority as the teacher in the classroom, and it also weakens the ability to manage my classroom. So I would want to try and solve any problems or situations that come across my classroom before I get the administration involved, unless it is aggressive or more in a serious matter. So to start off, managing some student behavior, we can start off with aggressive and bullying behavior. To manage that, I would want to first off stay calm. I would want to keep other students uninvolved. I want to give time for the student or students to cool off. I want to talk to them when they are in a calm emotional state and when the student is ready to listen. I also want to document anything that I see or hear for further purposes, depending how serious the situation is. And along with that, as a situation occurs, first, I do want to provide that consequence. If that does not work, I will talk to a counselor, and if that doesn't work, then we do need to contact the principal, because the counselor obviously will contact the parent, and if that's not working, then we need to contact the principal so we can further figure out, to solve that problem. Also, with the bullying, the counselor does take care of that as well. Let's see. And to deal with passive aggressive behavior, I want to set clear expectations and logical consequences. Maybe like, detention, or not going to specific school functions that is a reward, such as pep rallies or school dances, things like that. If they're not behaving, if they're being passive aggressive behavior like that, then we need to set those logical consequences. If that doesn't work, then we do need to start calling parents. And if the parents, don't work with us, or if the kids aren't improving, then we do need to bring in the principal or administrator so we can set something up. Also, with the defiant behavior, we do need to see what causes and triggers the child's defiance. We need to be clear of the rules. We need to use a calm voice. We need to discuss things briefly, and also consider the student's feelings. Once we try and do that, if talking to the student didn't work, then I need to set some consequences. And from there, if those consequences aren't working, then I do need to involve the parents. From there, if the parents aren't, if they're not cooperating with me, if I see that the kids aren't improving, then I do need to contact that administrator or the principal so we can further solve the problem or the solution. Solve the problem or the situation. And for the unmotivated student behavior, Firstly, I think that sometimes students aren't really motivated at all because the lessons aren't interesting enough. So I feel like we need to incorporate the students' interest in our lessons. Maybe sometimes we can give a choice of assignments so the student can choose the assignment that they prefer, so they can have so they can work on it with more interest and more motivation. Maybe we can relate our lessons to real life so they can be more interested in the fact that they can relate to those things. I want to expand my teaching style to spark interest, and I want to focus on individual progress, so I can see, what I can do to further proceed that progress, or if he's not improving, then I need to see what I can do so I can improve that. If teaching methods don't change, then I do need to call the parents, so they can talk to their student and to see what they can work out. Maybe they can work something out at home, and if that's not working out, if the students aren't getting the help from their parents, then we do need to talk to the counselor and contact a principal and administrator.